Welcome to WBG. Today we're going to talk about Kokoro. Kokoro is a game for ages 14 and up, 1 to 8 players, and takes about 15 minutes. It's a roll and write game, so it's a game where everybody has their own board or sheet and they're writing on it. Although this isn't really officially a roll and write because you actually don't roll dice, but you actually play cards. I think the age limit 14 and up is a little high. I played it with my son, he's 11, and he understood it pretty well. Kokoro is a remake of the game Avenue. It says on it, Avenue of the Kadama. So the original game is Avenue, and it actually has the exact same rules as Avenue. I just liked the look of this one better. It's the new look that just came out. So I decided to buy this one instead. You might want to look up Avenue and see if you like the look of that one. The components in Kokoro are really nice. They come with these pens that have erasers on them. And these really nice player boards. When playing the game, once a card is turned over, everybody writes that shape on their board, so everyone is playing at the same time. And you're trying to connect sanctuaries and get some endgame scoring by connecting the guardians to what they like. You can put the shape wherever you want. They don't have to connect. As you're adding these shapes, you're trying to make points a little amount every round because you want to get more points the next round than you did the round before. And whoever has the most points at the end wins. So why should you buy Kokoro? A few reasons I like Kokoro is it's a really quick game. It can be played within 15 minutes, and it has a high player count, so it can be played up to 8 players at once. And it doesn't matter how many players there are, because everybody plays at the same time. It's the same length of time no matter how many players you play. It's a fun puzzle game, so you're kind of puzzling out what you want to do. And I like that about it. I also like that it comes with a lot of extra cards that you can change up the game by adding different rules every game. So I haven't played those. I've only played the base game, but I've looked at some of the cards and it looks really fun to add these cards to the game to change up the rules a little, to make it a little bit different each time you play. Why shouldn't you buy Kokoro? It's really a simple game, but for some reason it's really hard to figure out at the first. I played with my sisters who usually figure out games pretty quickly, and they were just confused the whole time. And I think once you play it the second time, they would have figured it out better, but they didn't really want to play it the second time. But then I explained it to my husband and my son, and they just figured it out right away. I was kind of confused the first time I played it as well. Someone else was explaining the rules to me. So there is a tiny bit of a learning curve, and maybe that's why it says 14 and up. But once you understand the rules, it's just really simple. So although I'm really good at explaining games, for some reason I couldn't explain it that well. But like I said, my husband just picked it right up. So I guess it just depends on the person or how you explain it. So it can be a little complicated to explain at first, but the puzzle of it and the fun of it is really great, and I really love the game. And that is whether or not you should buy Kokoro.